All right, so the question says find two pairs of polar coordinates for 2, 2 if the angle is between 0 and 2 pi. And it said round to the nearest tenth, but it really should say exact answers. So I'm going to go through this showing you how to do it with exact answers. So the first thing you really need to realize is that I am now in rectangular coordinates. If I want to be in polar coordinates, I need the radius and I need the angle. That would be polar coordinates. So you have to think about what's going on. So if this is rectangular coordinates, I'm going to go over 2, up 2. So this here is where this point would be. All right, and so remember, the first thing I need is the radius. So if I draw a right triangle, whoops, that's not quite right, but you get the idea. Right triangle here, I go over 2 and I go up 2. Well, this here is really my radius. If I kind of made a circle around this whole thing here, this would be my radius. So all I really need to do is the Pythagorean theorem to find that radius. So I could say 2 squared plus 2 squared equals r squared. 4 plus 4 equals r squared. And 8 equals r squared. R would actually be plus or minus the square root of 8, but we know that the radius can't be negative. So R is going to be the square root of 8, which I can simplify down to 2 square root of 2. So now I've gotten the first part. I know that this is 2 square root of 2. Well, now I need to find the angle, and the angle that I'm looking for, let's see if I get a different color, will be this angle right in here, this theta. So if this is the angle I'm looking for, if I use opposite over adjacent, that would give it to me. So in order to find theta, I could say the tangent of theta is my opposite over my adjacent, which equals 1. And then you're going to have to go to your unit circle and you're going to have to look to see, well, where does the tangent equal 1? Well, there's actually 2 places where it'll equal 1. It equals 1 at pi over 4, but it'll also equal 1 at 5 pi over 4 in the third quadrant. And they are both within the limits between 0 and 2 pi. So my two answers would be 2 square root of 2 and pi over 4, or 2 square root of 2 and 5 pi over 4. So there you go. I hope that helps.